Alright, and we can go ahead and get started with today's lab notes. This is a 2-room start with 2 side rooms. Is there something in here for once? Hello? Hello? Oh hey, secret passage. Alright, I'll grab that in a moment. Oh wait, hold on. Yep, thank you for the reminder to clear up the analyzer. There could have been something to the left over here, but it looks like it's empty. Yeah, it's empty. Yep, it's empty. Alright then. Side room number 1. Will this have anything important in it? I don't know why every time I see this specific section 1 layout, I expect it to be bad. Mostly because every time we get this, there's always stuff inside rooms, like that escort gauntlet right there. And despite the fact that there's 4 points of interest along the main path, they're never full of valuable things. They have a tendency to be empty. Alright. Let me tag this exit over here, and I'll grab that secret passage to see where it goes. Gonna test your league starter today. Yes, I'll be leveling and seeing how well the league starter idea works. I do kind of have a preliminary passive tree. I got it open. There you go. This took me to the next room. That's annoying, kind of, because that means this room... I need to backtrack. Did your last final today? No class till January. Perfect new league. Nice. My finals are happening next week, and I'll be done on Wednesday. There's a dark zone right there. Which means I will be done like 2 days before the expansion starts, which is great. I did have a bad day today at school. Well, it was gonna play it on solo self-found or something like a true league starter. I will not be playing it on solo self-found. I will be playing it in league. However, I'm gonna level solo self-found. Like, I'm not gonna use a lot of my currency. I'm not gonna use twink gear and whatnot. I will level it solo self-found. However, the reason I want to do it in League is because it is a lab. It is a quote-unquote lab build. So whenever I actually hit the end game, I kind of want to be able to gear it up and give it like a proper lab test to see how well it works. Oh, I had 2 exams today. That's what happened. It was good. It was a good and bad day today at school. It was good because I had a laboratory final for geology and I demolished it. Like, I didn't need to do that well on it. I have 111 average in the class because I'm a turbo nerd. But I kind of walked it. We kind of started. We did the final and I'm like, oh, I know all of this. I'm just gonna do. Okay, I'm done. Goodbye. Like half an hour in because, again, turbo nerd. I didn't have a good morning though, because I had a calculus exam. This was the first calculus exam. We've had 4 calculus exams this entire semester. This is our 5th one. This is the first exam where I left questions blank. Because they were blank for a couple reasons. 1, I couldn't figure it out. And 2, I've never seen the problem before. Both in the textbook and in the lecture. Yeah, that was frustrating at a base level. Every other emotion I felt when I saw that question, I'm just gonna keep to myself. Just gonna keep that to myself. I was saying a lot of things in my head. What am I studying? Mathematics. Which is ironic because I just had like the roughest calculus exam I've ever had. And I'm supposed to be good at calculus. Embryology. I've never heard of that term. Yeah, the final, not a literal baby. Okay, that kind of explains a little bit what it is. Maybe the instructor included it by accident. I don't know. We'll find out tomorrow when he's probably somewhat disappointed with us. Oh, hey, Argus. Well, I doubt he's gonna have the test graded by tomorrow, but tomorrow, Thursday, are my last 2 days in actually having a calculus class. I'm guessing I hope to God he's not teaching anymore, because at this point, our final is next Monday. I hope to God he's spending the next 2 courses like, okay, this is what you guys fucked up on. Let's do it. Let's go over it. Because all of us desperately need that. Okay, most of us desperately need that. I did the math today after the exam, and I should be okay in that class, even in a relatively worst case scenario. Like, if the exam I just did I got a 60 on, I can still make a 70 on the final and pass with like a B. So I'm in a fortunate position. I have the luxury of being able to bomb, I guess. If that counts as a luxury. Study of babies forming in and whatnot. A study of babies forming and whatnot. Not sure how to explain. Do you talk about with the other students afterwards? No, because all of us just like, we just left. We just all, if we were done with the test, we just left the room and just got out of that building as quickly as possible. I think, yeah, I might be the only person doing well. Everyone else is kind of just hanging on by the skin of their teeth. Oh no, here's the thing, no one left early. No one left early. We all left at the same time, and that is when the class ended. Pretty much everyone ran the clock on the exam. Our grade and published online. He wants to be free from us too. So hold on. Pardon me. Okay, so you said embryology is the study of babies forming essentially forming. So the study of embryos and how they form and how they develop, etc., etc., is my assumption. I learned a little bit about this in geology, and I learned the nerdiest thing they can do to ruin a party, and that is you can answer the question whether or not a chicken or the egg came first. I assume if you're studying embryos, that does involve development of what an embryo is during an egg. Therefore, you may or may not know the origin of egg. Therefore, you can answer the question chicken or the egg. Eggs, chicken first, of course. Eggs long exist birds. That is the correct answer. I'd rather still be invited to parties. I don't go to parties anyway, so I can ruin it, right? Alright. Gargoyles and idols, this is fine. Yeah, I'm gonna lose the key, I don't care. When we studied human embryo during the class. Ah, okay, I gotcha. Still going to parties require you to be invited in the first place. The only parties I get invited to are my own siblings' birthday parties, and that's pretty much it because I don't, it's a combination of I don't go out, nor do I like going out too often, so I don't get invited to things often. As a result, I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'll just stay home. Good. Every now and then I fulfill like a monthly quota. There's like a monthly quota I fulfill, but that's about it. What is this over here? That's a trap gauntlet. Okay. There is just one dark shrine left in the lab, and POELAB will be done. You know what I mean? I did go out, what, last Tuesday for Thanksgiving? I had 3 things, well, okay, yeah, I had 3 Thanksgivings last week, oh boy. Any tips for leveling fast on League? I always find myself taking way longer to level your first dude. I don't really have tips to that because I also level my first character slowly. I'm not really like a racing person, so I don't really know like the quote-unquote fastest way to level a character. As a result, the way my brain just works is, the way to make it so I feel better about myself. Don't worry about how everyone else is doing. Just don't worry about the fact that you're going slow and everyone else is going fast. Just chill out. And and remember, the longer it takes you to get maps, the cheaper things might get. But don't kill everything you see. That would be like, I guess, the main thing. You don't have to clear everything along the way. Just enough. Just run that stuff. If you die, you die. Lower tier maps when you get there. Don't die to maps. You don't have to kill absolutely everything. You don't have to clear every single pack. Target blues. That helps. Just keep moving. I don't know what else. I don't know what other tips there are. The cast on crit buff. Yeah, the I'm looking forward to trying a bow cast on crit again. That's gonna be interesting. That was probably one of my favorite builds from back in the day, where you just use like a Doomfletch or something with a high crit chance. And you just walk into a screen, start spinning tornado shot, and then you just vomit force projectiles out of your body. I'm looking forward to seeing if that is back in the meta. Pose pen load with arc and cast on crit arc. Oh, okay, I see. So you Poet's Pen 1 arc, then in your chest plate you have a Frenzy caster on crit arc. That might be spreading the build a little too thin. Because you need a pretty good crit chance then, wouldn't you? You actually have to have a decent crit chance for your Frenzy or your attack skill. I think shattering lancing steel will work with projectiles because it is a projectile attack. I don't know about shattering. I don't remember shattering steel was a projectile or like an AOE or an A. I don't remember how that one worked exactly, but lancing steel should definitely work with projectile iron grip because it just sounds like it operates similar to whatchamacallit. The spectral shield. Not spectral shield throw. The spectral throw. There you go. It's an attack-based projectile. Okay, here's the last Dark Shrine. Hope they don't nerf Blade Vortex. If anything, Blade Vortex is fine. Stat sticks and impulses might get touched. So stuff around Blade Vortex might be changed, but not Blade Vortex itself. That's at least my hope, or my thought process. Go champion, cast Enduring Cry, 100% chance on it. Okay, that's fair. Champion. Oh my gosh, champion cast on crit. That might see the return. I made a champion-based bow cast on crit character, so that you might see the return of that character. You have some work to do. 10:45 a.m. in Australia. Have a good evening. You too, Oya. Have a good day. Time zones. You're in the future. What'd I make out of my exam? Lancing seems good. Clear, pierce, and hopefully shattering steel can hit the same target several times. Yeah. Between lancing and shattering, I want to play lancing steel. I like the way it looks. I like the way it clears. It has a very satisfying skill effect sound. It might have a decent single target potential depending on the size of the target. Like, I feel like it'll have good single target against Izar because Izar is a huge dude. And as a result, I might be able to hit him with more than one projectile. At least 20 quality, yeah. Okay. Let me go ahead and get these lab notes made.